Hey everybody, it's Nick. Today we're going to fill the 72 cell Air Prune Trays from Bootstrap Farmer. A lot of people worry about the holes and what are these all about, and are these holes too big, or is your compost going to fall through? We're going to show you today how to get these perfectly filled Air Prune Trays ready for the season. Now, I like obviously a big bed of soil. This is nice and loose. You can pre-screen it if you like. It helps a little bit. So just place it right there in the middle, and we're going to fill. Then we're going to swipe, kind of in a circular motion, get all the corners. And then we're going to compress. Now, if you look at your seed package, it's going to tell you how deep you want to go. This will take a little bit of playing around with. So if it's like a 1/2 inch, just kind of get it gauged. How much do you put in at first and then compress? Or this one's right at 1/2 inch where most seeds tend to be at this time of year. So you can do it again. Fill, a little bit less this time. Swipe. Lift, give it a little shake, and it falls through the rest of those holes. Then compress. And what that does is that now your seeds are covered and you're good to go. You're compressed, nothing's falling through these holes. Now you have two options on what to do with these trays once they're filled. Actually, three. One, you can put these trays directly in a flood and drain tray and they're going to wick up from the bottom. Two, you can put them in a deep tray, and this is what that looks like. Now with this, you could take a sprayer or a hose with a little nozzle on there and some low volume, or perhaps a bucket. I really don't want you filling this with water from the top and getting water on the leaf tissue, but you can fill it with these holes. Because that sits up so high, my personal preference is to put it in a shallow tray if you're not doing flood and drain, and you can easily lift up. You can kind of see that lip right there and what that looks like. Lift up, put your water in there, set it down, good to go. From there, we can just take it, put it on our heat mats if your seed calls for that. If you have any questions about how to use heat mats or when and how you should, click on that link above and we have a whole video on that. So really, that's about as simple as it can be. Again, if you're worried about some of these things, the best thing you can do is just try it, see what works, what doesn't work. Those are some good general guidelines, and that should help you get off to the races pretty quick. So y'all have a great season.